Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wish you a happy holiday season and a Merry Christmas. With this holiday season, you would love to spend time with your friends, family, and enjoy around. But at the same time, this holiday season is the season where there is less work, um, and you have some time to upgrade your skills. If you are a person like me who want to spend some time in leveling up his skills in the cloud computing world, then you have hit the right button on the YouTube. In this video, I'm going to basically talk about top 5 free sources picked up by me to learn the cloud computing and AWS. Before we take a deep dive into that, let me give you a background. Like in 2019, when I started learning the cloud computing, I was in a confused situation that where should I start from? What sources should I refer in order to get my fundamentals uh, clear and prepare myself for the certification. And that's where I have picked these 5 sources easily available. And moreover, it's a free available on YouTube for you to learn the cloud computing and AWS. Before we get into that, let me walk through a quick AWS roadmap, which will give you an idea from where to start and where you can progress yourself. If you are specifically looking to build a career in AWS, then here is the roadmap for you. Many of my friends suggested that skip the fundamental or foundational course and directly start preparing yourself for the associate certificate, which is AWS Solution Architect. But then to learn any technology, you should have your fundamentals clear. Unless your base is clear, you can't get yourself a very good resource in that technology. So I started myself preparing from a foundational level certificate called as a AWS Cloud Practitioner, which gives me an overview from a technical perspective, as well as giving me a basic idea of each and uh, every service by AWS, how and where can we apply this AWS service. Moving to the next associate certification, which is AWS Solution Architect, is the course if you are already into a technical designing and are doing an architect level, then this is a certificate for you. It helps you to get your mindset prepared from the architect level, specifically focusing on how to use each and all services given by AWS and in which scenarios. At the same time, if you are from the operations background, or I would say networking or sysadmin, then AWS SysOps administrator is the certificate for you. But before that, make sure you get yourself a foundational level certificate, which will help you to prepare for this certification. And if you are from a development background, you are a Java developer or any other kind of developer, then you have AWS Developer Associate level certification for you. Moving to an advanced level, say you have given an associate, you have given a foundational, now you want to get into a professional level kind of thing, then there are 2 certificates for that. One is AWS Solution Architect Professional and one is AWS DevOps Engineer Professional. Nowadays the organizations are looking for a candidate with a mindset coming from a technical background, a development background, and a mindset where you can build up the infrastructure monitoring proactively, get yourself involved into the building up those solutions by with the help of AWS services provided. Like for an example, if I want to build a CI/CD pipeline, then I have something called as a AWS code build, which will help me out to build the CI/CD CI/CD pipeline. Now moving to an specialty kind of thing. Once you have done this associate professional, now you want to stick with your specialized skills. Say you want to move into a database, then you have a AWS database specialty course. If you are from the analytical background, or you want to build your career into data science, data analytics, then AWS analytics specialty is the certificate for you. If you want to build your specialization in the networking and security, then you have AWS advanced networking specialty and the AWS security specialty. And that's what is the roadmap of AWS. Because for starting yourself, you need to have a clear roadmap that where should I start, what areas should I focus, and what is my specialization at end of the day. So that's what is the AWS roadmap from, which will give you an idea of how to prepare yourself for the AWS certifications. Now, let's get back to our main 5 free sources available for you this holiday season if I'm looking to upgrade my cloud computing in 2023 and 2024. So without any delay, let's get started. So here is my first hand-picked free resource available for you to start learning the cloud computing and building your career in AWS. And it is none other than provided by AWS itself, which is skillbuilder.aws. This course will make you learn about AWS cloud concepts, AWS services, monitoring, security, architecture, pricing, and different support models available by AWS to build your AWS cloud knowledge. Not only this, there is an interesting game-based learning. If you are one of the person who likes doing gaming, then this course is for you. This course will basically make yourself learn about whatever we have discussed, the AWS cloud concept services in the interactive way, and it is 12 hours course. So in this gaming, here are the lab assignments which are covered, which is Amazon S3, Amazon EC2, you have pricing calculator, you have VPC, you have DynamoDB, then you have relational database services, storage related, you have elastic file system, auto scaling, load balancing, and couple of other things. Once you have done this, you are almost prepared for sitting in the exam AWS certified cloud practitioner. Not only this, if you are looking to make yourself hands-on, then there is something called as the cloud stationer learning plan, which includes the labs, and that is how to create an EC2 instance, how to create an S3, which is our simple storage service, how to create virtual private cloud, how to manage the user permissions and other access related things using AWS Identity Access Management, and couple of other lab assessments are there, which will make yourself familiar with the fundamentals and prepare yourself for sitting for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam. Moving to our next hand-picked secondary source is, and here we so the second hand-picked resource by me is the Cloud Practitioner Certification course by Andrew Brown, and it is easily available on the YouTube channel. Do not worry if you're not having a link. I'm going to basically paste that link in my video description. And I would really say this guy makes yourself prepare for the cloud practitioner exam, not only from the theoretical perspective, but also making hands-on on how to create an EC2, VPC, security related things, user permissions using IAM, and couple of other things. Once you are done with this guy also has a free practice or a downloadable cheat sheets which you can keep with yourself at the last moment before appearing for the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification. Let me show you that as well. And here is that link, which is exampro.co/CLF-C02. And it has a free practice exam, which will make yourself prepare for the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification before you sit for the main exam. All you need to do is go on this site. Do not worry, I'm going to paste this site in my video description. Just click access now and fill up your details, sign up for that, and just appear for the free practice test. I hope this is a helpful uh, resource for you to prepare yourself for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam. Moving to the third one is here. Third handpicked resource by me for learning the cloud computing is none other than Ranga in Learn Cloud Computing in 28 Minutes. He has a very short videos, and if you have some time over the weekend, you can basically get yourself familiar with the cloud computing concepts. I basically refer this whenever I have some time over the weekend and I want to just brush up my concepts related to the cloud computing. And I highly recommend you to go through his tutorials, and he will basically make you understand the concepts of cloud computing. That's my third picked list in my AWS/cloud computing learners program. The fourth recommend free resource available for preparing yourself for the AWS Cloud Practitioner in 2023 is by Mike Fisher. I have really gone through his video, and he focuses on the necessary topics which are needed for you to prepare yourself for the AWS Cloud Practitioner certification exam. And here are the topics which he focuses on: cloud foundationals, cloud concepts, which is high availability, reliability, what is the role of OPEX versus CAPEX. Also, he focuses on the security and compliance thing. He also takes a deep dive on what are the different types of EC2 instance types, service, EC2 service overview. Not only that, he focuses on the different storage things: Amazon S3, Amazon EBS, EFS. He also focuses on the networking concepts. He also walks you through on the billing and pricing, which are needed for yourself to appear and getting yourself prepared for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam or learning the fundamentals of cloud computing. So I really recommend you to go through his video, and this is my fourth hand-picked resource for you. So there are two resources which I have shortlisted in my playlist of 5 free sources to learn the cloud computing and AWS, which is the number 5th by Simply Learn. These people have really refreshed their content over a period of time. I used to refer their content in 2019, 2021, 2022, and now they have come up with the AWS full course in 2023 for the beginners. They really focus on the concepts of AWS EC2, S3, IAM, ECS, VPC, CloudFront, auto scaling, Also, they walk you through the different services between AWS versus Azure, AWS versus GCP, AWS versus Azure versus GCP. So I highly recommend you to get start learning the AWS or a cloud computing related stuff by simply learn. The another list, another video in my fifth number is by the scalar. Let me show you that. And here is that thing. The scalar basically makes you learn Amazon Web Services from this scratch and the cloud computing concepts. They focus on what is cloud computing, what is Amazon EC2, VPC, Elastic Beanstalk, CloudWatch, load balances, and the last session they have something related to AWS interview questions and answers. This is nothing but making yourself prepare for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam. So these are my top 5 recommended sources which are easily and freely available on the internet. Do not go. There is a bonus video for you if you're looking to stop this video. So here is my bonus video for you. Let's get into that. So here is the bonus video for you, and it is in the language called Hindi, and it is none other than by our sir Bhupendra Rajput. He has a channel called as Technical Guftagu, and this guy really makes you understand the concepts from the basics kind of thing. What is SaaS? What is PaaS? What is IaaS? What is cloud? How does it works? How to create a free account, a free AWS account? Not only that, he focuses on memory optimization, compute optimization. He also has lectures on high memory instances, purchasing options. I really refer this guy whenever I want to basically get my concepts refreshed. I normally go on this video and get myself concepts refreshed. He also focuses on the demo sessions and hand-on sessions whenever he completes one of the theoretical lectures, and the next lecture he will show you how to implement that. That's the beauty of this channel, and I really admire this guy. So here are my top 5 AWS, or I would say the free sources for preparing yourself for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam, as well as getting familiar to the cloud computing concepts. If you really found this video helpful, do share with your friends, team members, and colleagues. And do not forget to hit the button, because your subscription and hitting a like button motivates me to come up with such videos and level up my learning knowledge so that I can share that with you people, amazing people, and the community. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.